What's up, my fellow Kingdom Ambassadors? What's good? What's popping? What's going on? In between, underneath. Oop, let me clear you off. Cause, yeah. Above. And all of that good stuff. How you feeling? How you breathing? How you kicking? The moral of the story is, pooch out, pooch lay, sweet baby. How you doing? If my face is new to you, what's up, Pooh? My name is beautifully Yasmine. I am the vessel used by God, a beloved vessel. I am a child of God. I am a vessel for God. I am a daughter of, oh, I didn't say that, daughter. I am a daughter to my parents, a sister, a cousin, a niece, an auntie, a godparent. What else am I? Yeah. A YouTuber, a content creator. Yeah, all of that. A woman of God, a future wife to be. A future motivational speaker. What is it? What else? Yeah, all that. If my face is new to you, what's up, Pooh? My name is Beautiful Yasmine. This channel is ran by God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, and myself. And if you want to go ahead and be true to this channel and not new to this channel, baby, go ahead and subscribe. Because my subscription had just dropped by 2, and it's cool. We're going to talk about that. But go ahead and subscribe, like, comments, and in the comments, leave me one yellow heart so that I know that you are new to this channel. But you can always be true to this channel, and I can welcome you into the family. Bon arrivé, mes amis. Yeah. Oh, you don't understand what that means. That means welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Okay. So yeah, and if you are a return subscriber, one of my 144 subscribers, I prayed for y'all the other day. Really do be praying for y'all. Really be asking God to bless y'all, because you do not have to be here, but you are here, and I feel like the lighting is horrible, so we're gonna face this way. Yeah, you do not have to be here, but you are here, and I'm greatly appreciative of that, and I thank God for that. So go ahead and drop me 2 yellow hearts so I know that you are true to this channel and I'm new to this channel, baby. And with that, let's get right into this video, because we've already been rambling. Because my baby want to be seen. So, you gonna? Oh, okay then. Great. All right. Let's get right into this video. All right. And I boom, boom, boom. And a boom. So you read the title, so you know what we're talking about today. We're talking about the wedding season. And I feel like I'm transparent and open with y'all, but I haven't been transparent and open about this part of my life. And yeah, so we're going to get right into this video. Y'all just took my hair down. And it's pretty late. And I'm just waiting for my food to cool down and Angel's food to cool down. So in the midst of us waiting for our food to cool down, I'm gonna go ahead and do a video, because I haven't made a video for y'all in like a few days now, and I need to post a video for y'all tomorrow. Well, later on today. So, excuse me. All right. So boom. And by the way, I'm drinking water. Water nice. Get your water in, okay? And tell you something. Tell you something, okay? Drinking water and minding your business will transform your, drinking water, minding your business, and setting your boundaries will definitely transform your life, babes. You see how my hair is? It's actually really long. Y'all, I just did a trim for myself while I trim my own hair, and it looks so good. Yeah. Will definitely change your life, babes. Okay, let's take a moment. Let's just take a moment for the transformation of the Holy Spirit. Plus drinking your water, setting boundaries, and minding your business. Let's take a moment. Go get your water. Drink your water. Whew. Enjoyed it? Yeah. Anyway, let's go into this video. So the pressures of the waiting season. So I'm gonna give you like a little background, right? So 3 years ago, it was 3 years ago around, I don't know, around the winter time or something, or 3 years ago. I don't really remember, but around what month it was. But once when I got out of my relationship a couple of years ago, I think I got my last real relationship was 2017. No, 2018 was my last real relationship with my ex-boyfriend. And from then I had rededicated my body, rededicated myself to God, focused on God or whatever, right? But in that waiting season, I was definitely getting close to God, and I was definitely like unwinding some things and healing and getting back in pursuit of God. Because in that relationship, I tend to, in every relationship I've ever been in my adult life, because again, I don't count adolescence because that's just was not real things. But every relationship I've ever been in my adult life, I always tend to lose myself in them and not have my voice spiritually, and I've never been comfortable enough to be my spiritual self in them. And what I mean by my spiritual self is like praying how I will usually pray. Like I am a prayer warrior. So with that being said, instead of me praying like how I should be praying, I'll be praying like surface level prayer around them. And with me doing that, then it becomes, because in that relationship we were living together also, a part of it, which was him helping me out, well, him and his mom helping me out, because I didn't want to stay home with my parents. So I ended up staying with him and his mom. So in that relationship, I kind of lost myself, and I did lose myself in it because I was so engrossed in it, and I was just like, I'm going to marry him. That's my man. That's my man. That's my man. And I lost my spiritual voice. I lost my spiritual awareness. I lost my, but not because it was solely because of my decisions and me. So once I got out of that, I rededicated myself to God, henceforth, and started living my life accordingly, right? There was a part in my old videos where I would be like, oh, I don't smoke and drink and da-da-da-da and woo-woo-woo-woo, right? And I found out, like, God taught me about certain things. Sorry, my ice maker is making that noise. So fast forward to now, after the last thing that I was just in, where I did the same mistake again, and I lost myself in it, and then I also lost my spiritual identity and my spiritual voice. And I have come to realize that like it is really dangerous when you are in your waiting season, and it's really dangerous to who you have around you in your waiting season when they're not the right person, and how you feed yourself in the waiting season. And what I mean by that is, in my waiting season 3 years ago, had I had, because it wasn't like they were the wrong people around me. So I can't say that they were the wrong people, but I felt like the community that I had around me wasn't strong enough to withstand the pressure that was coming at me. So I ended up folding. There was a situation, like my last situation was not supposed to be a situation for me. It was supposed to be a mission for me that I turned into a situation. Had I had a strong enough of a community, that wouldn't have happened, because my community would have known to like, hey, you getting deep in, like, you may need to, this is not your identity, this is not who you are. Why are you even considering this? And I'm gonna stop being vague about it and be direct, because if you don't speak things out, the enemy thinks that he can hold that over you, and he's not going to embarrass me in these streets. And I'm very transparent about my life. So, well, about the things that I want y'all to know, I'm transparent about. The things I don't want y'all to know is just, you're just not going to know. So the last situation that I had was with a female. Now, I've never been one to date a female. I've never doubt, and I don't plan on dating another female again, because I really do like guys like that. I really do like guys in that manner. Like, I'm not really into girls. So in that moment, it was, that situation came out of trauma bonding. She was going through something that was like devastating, traumatic in her life. And I was going through something, and I was in a spiritual rut. If I'm being quite honest, I was really upset with God because there was a dude that was in my life that I thought was going to be my husband, that he was the one that God had sent for me. Not that we were dating or anything like that, but just different things that were confirming to me that, like, that's supposed to be my husband. And he ended up rejecting me. And I'm just being very honest. His word, ooh, child, he ended up rejecting me. And that rejection ended up making me feel bad about myself. And also, I don't think I need to talk about that in this video, but he ended up rejecting me. And that made me upset with God, because I was like, I didn't do anything for him to reject me. I did everything that God told me to do. I was very kind to him. I was very nice. Like, you know, like I was so ready. But he wasn't ready. You know, he was scared of what it was gonna, he was scared of what it would entail, and he wasn't in the right space for that. And also, he also ended up going through something traumatic as well. So yeah, and I thank God that we didn't get married, because yeah. Whew, child. So that led me, so then I ended up meeting old girl. And in that process of meeting her, she has similar characteristics to him, which then drew me in, because that's what I wanted, was him. So she had similar characteristics to him. And I ended up just finding myself falling deeper and deeper into getting sucked into the situation, right? Now, the point of the pressure, had I been strong, no, I'm not gonna, because every single day, I'm not gonna say that I wasn't in my Bible, I wasn't praying, because I was praying, I was in my word, I was like, trust me, I was in my word, okay? I was praying. And then also, before I met her, years prior to me meeting her, like, I mean years prior to me meeting her, I had a dream about her that I was gonna date her. And it was a warning. And the dream was a warning. Like, it was probably 4 years before I met her, right? And I remember the dream because I was in college. It was like my freshman year, and I was in my dorm or whatever. And I woke up, when I woke up out of the dream, I started praying against it or whatever, right? So I was just like, oh, what the world? Da, da, da. So when she came along, it didn't dawn on me that was what this is the girl who I dreamt about 4 years ago, until I was already in it. And then I was like, something occurred that reminded me of the dream. And I was like, you are the girl I had a dream about 4 years ago, that I was going to date you. And when I woke up out of my dream, I was like, I don't like girls. No, could never be. No. I prayed against and everything. Because so when that whole thing started, the reason why I'm saying this is because had I had a stronger community around me that could have, stood up for me in prayer. Thank God for a praying mother. I thank God for my mentor. I thank God for God. I just thank God for even the Holy Spirit. Because there's some times when I was in that situation, and I would just keep praying to God, like, God, just rescue me from this cycle. Save me, deliver me. Because I know I'm hurting myself. I know I am I am hurting myself. I know this is not what you have for me. I know this is not I know this is not what you have for me, but I just can't let this go for some dang on reason. And my mother was also praying for me, unbeknownst to me. And my mentor was also praying for me, unbeknownst to me. But I felt like had I went to my mother and my mentor before, and this is why it is important to have elders around you and not just people your age, because the people that were around me were people my age and they did not know. I won't say that they more so encouraged it than went against it in a way. And had I went to my mom the moment I started having those feelings, like, Ma, Shorty's supposed to be a mission, but for some reason I'm having feelings for her, and I don't really understand where this is coming from. Then my mother could have tackled this spiritually. She could have stepped in for me and tackled this for me, or went to my mentor, So I say all of this to say that your community is extremely important, because the devil cannot kill you. He can't touch you without the permission of God, because your life was bought by God already. But what he can do is bring distractions to you. He can bring, the same way as God sent people to you, the devil can also send people to you. And distractions, he knows what entices you. He knows what you like. Now, it is, I'm trying to figure out how I can say this. She's not the devil. Make that clear. She's a cool person. However, the devil can use people. Okay? And bring people your way. Now, had I been vigilant, I was so blinded by my emotions. I was so blinded by the rejection. Because when you grow up with, like, not always being the one that everybody want, or like just abandonment issues and all of that stuff, you kind of seek validation from outside sources. That's what I used to do. Thank God I've been delivered from that. So in that moment, I was seeking outside. I just needed attention, and she gave me that attention. And even when it started, and I'm going to be very honest, even when it started, a part of me just felt like this is wrong. Like, something about this is not feeling peaceful to me. And there were red flags from the beginning that I chose to not listen to. When somebody is inconsistent with you, that's a red flag. When somebody is, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to, because Shorty's not a bad person at all. To me, she was. But her as a person, she has people around her that love her and care about her. You know what I'm saying? So to them, she's fantastic, because I've seen how she is with them. It's just towards me that it was just horrible. The love bombing and the manipulations, like when the devil brings things your way, it cannot operate without your interaction to it. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm thirsty and I have a glass of water sitting right here, and I don't touch that water, but I'm thirsty, that water's just going to sit there, and I'm just going to continue being thirsty. Until I pick it up, bring it to my mouth, and drink it, I'm going to just remain thirsty. That's the same way with the devil. When he brings things your way, until you interact with it, it will not operate. So, I knew that she came into my life. God brought her into my life for a reason, because she was supposed to be a mission for me. I was supposed to help her. And in the helping, it led to other things, right? So now let's get to the topic at hand. Your waiting season, the reason why it is imperative to to not adhere to the pressures of it is because it can prolong it. I feel like had I not interacted in that manner, and it's not that I would have been married by now, but it is that something was stolen from me because I interacted in that situation. My innocence in my thoughts was stolen from me, has by the devil. I'm talking about the devil. He has killed that innocent part of my mind. He has stolen it and he has destroyed it. I can't undo it. You know what I'm saying? Before, and what I mean by that is, so before, I'll be able to see two girls and be like, and not, no parts of my thoughts will be like, oh, they may be together. Not at all. No parts of my thought will ever think that they're together. It will always, in my first thought will be, they must be friends. Until I actually see like a kiss or something like that, you know? But now, excuse me, because, excuse me, because I have experienced this, my initial thought when I see two females is like, oh, they're dating. And I don't like that. I miss that innocence part of me. I miss that naive, automatically think everybody's friends part of me. And also it brought back it brought baggage that I had to heal from, and it hurt me in a way that I had to heal from. So I had more work to do with God afterwards. And it was 3 years, babes. Like, I was with Shorty for 3 years, on and off. 3 years. 3 whole years of just playing around with my life. And in those 3 years, I would get like convictions, and I would hear God telling me like, I have so much more better for you. Like, you don't have to settle for this. I would hear God tell me, I love you and I'm here. And I would turn away from it, and I would be like, God, forgive me, and I'm not going to do it again. And then I would want to have sex again. And I'm just going to be quite frank with you. And I would end up falling back in the trap and it just kept happening over and over again. No matter every word that was said to me that was really harmful and really hurtful, I would still keep pushing through it because I just believed that like my love could heal them, or my love could save whatever it is that we have between us. Like, and honestly, God had to really deal with me about that. Like, one day I was talking to him, and he one day was like, I can't do anything with her because you are trying to be her God. And he was like, he was like, I don't need another Jesus. I already have one. That's why he already came down, and that one time was that one time. You're standing in the way of me doing what I need to do because you're covering her with your love. And your love can't do what I can do. It like, either you're gonna move out the way or I'm gonna move you out the way. And it became so toxic for me in a way where like it was toxic for me. It was unhealthy for me, for emotionally, for mentally. It just was unhealthy for me. To the point where I wanted to dissolve the situation, but it was like she was my weakness. And I just couldn't. I always kept telling her that, like, you are really my weakness, and it's really sad. And to the point where I just kept praying. But in the midst of all of that, I just kept praying and praying to God, like, God, save me and deliver me. And I'm tired of this, and da-da-da-da-da-da, woo, you know? And to the point where God finally did it. I couldn't do it myself, so God did it for me, and God delivered me. And now I'm set free because of God. And because I learned that in that season, because I learned that, now that I'm back in my waiting season, I am doing it differently. I am trying to not make decisions. And listen to this, what I'm about to tell you. I'm trying to not make decisions out of frustration in my waiting season or out of pressure in my waiting season. Because y'all know this winter time's about to come. And that's when people be all like, is it cuddle season? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Is it cuddle season? Why am I looking at you like you're going to speak back to me? I'm looking at Angel like she's going to talk back to me. I think it's cuddle season. I'm not sure. But the winter time is typically when people get in relationships because it's cold outside and people want to have somebody to cuddle in bed with. So, with that being said, I am learning to have more conversations with God about my feelings. I am learning to remember that He actually cares about my feelings. He cares to hear about my feelings. He is concerned about me. He want to know about how I'm feeling. Even though He already know it, He want to come out of my mouth. So all of this I'm saying, all of this to tell you, just encourage you that in your waiting season, don't ever think that you are alone. There are some other people who are single too, that are waiting for their husband, that are waiting for God to release whatever it is that you're waiting for, a job, a child. What do people wait for? A promotion. Fun, whatever it is that you're waiting for, babes. And God has promised you, God, even while I'm talking to you right now and I'm waiting for mine too, I have never, ever, ever stopped believing God for His promises, if that makes sense. Like, I may have like needing reassurance from God, but I've never just been like, oh, God forgot about me. I don't know why, but that's just, I don't know. I have a thing of like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I'm just here to reassure you that in your waiting season, do not count it as just a waiting season. This season has its own purpose. Okay? All-purpose seasoning is what you're in right now. It has its purpose. There is a reason for the wait. There is a lesson that we're supposed to learn in the wait. And once we get, once we submit to the season that we're in, I feel like it'll be so much easier. And I'm submitting, I have submitted to the season that I'm in, because I was trying to date or whatever. Not really date, but I was trying to go on a dating. I did Christian Mingle. I tried to go on Christian Mingle. And for me, the apps, it don't work for me. I don't like it. I don't like talking to people. And then you just don't know who you're really talking to. And then the people on there, like, you're 41 years old and you're interested in an 18-year-old and up, you're disgusting. Go home. Or like, you're 50 or you're 30 and you're interested in an 18-year-old and up, disgusting. That's nasty. No. Instantly no. For me, nope. It's giving perv. So dating apps and I are not it. And I've realized that whoever God has for me, God knows my routine and He knows what I do. It's like He knows I go to the gym, I travel, I go to the grocery store, I do this, I do that, I do that. As long as as long as I'm actually out there doing something, I don't really want to do apps. But as long as I'm out there doing something, somehow, somewhere, God is gonna make him. Him and I are gonna. We're gonna cross at some point. Our paths are gonna cross at some point. Whether if it's at my home, whether it's at my job, definitely not my job. God no, not my job. Whether if it's at home or at the grocery store or taking myself on a date somewhere and I meet him, or on a plane somewhere. You know, God is gonna make a way. I don't have to go searching. And I feel like for me to do the app, that's me like going to search. And I don't want to search for my man. I want him to come find me. So, yeah. And that was a decision that I made in pressure of my singleness. Because I was feeling a bit like, yeah. I don't want somebody to talk to. I want my phone to be buzzing with somebody. And honestly, I really don't. When I tried when I tried to do the app thing, I realized I really don't want nobody blowing up my phone. I don't want to talk to nobody, just be talking to somebody just to end up having a broken heart. I really don't. I just want to talk to whoever my husband is, and that's it, you know? And just travel and live life and just enjoy life. So I actually am choosing to really submit to the season and really focus on God and just focus on creating content for you all and being consistent and growing my platforms on YouTube, because social media and I, for some reason, I just can't. I don't like social media. Ever since my sabbatical, when I went away for a very long time when I first moved here, ever since that sabbatical, social media and I just really just don't care for social media like that. I really don't. I barely be on there. Like, I just don't care for it. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I came here for. Just to let you know that, like, you are not the only person going through it. There's somebody else. I'm telling you, I kept thinking that I'm not literally the only person that's single, but because everybody that I kept seeing on my, like, watching videos were married, so I kept thinking, like, ain't gotta be that many people that's single left now. God, come on. But God reminded me today that there are some other people who are still my age range, who are on fire for God like I am, that are single. And there's nothing wrong with that. And in due time, in his perfect timing, because I don't want anything that's premature. I don't want anything that's unseasoned. I don't want anything that's raw or medium rare. Like, nah. I want my man, my blessings to be well done, on time, on God's timing. Because, baby, when, like, I just feel like it's gonna be a different level to me, okay? When the one and the one become one, what? It's gonna be amazing, and I'm grateful for that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna still be amazing on my own, and yeah. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and leave click on that post notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I drop another video. And go ahead and drop me comments down below. How is your waiting season, what you're waiting for, and how that's going for you. And also, what would you like for me to pray for you this week on? Yeah, comments out down below. For me, if you want to pray for me, you could pray for me for stability in my wait season, for stability in my wait season and submission to my wait season. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I'm about to start doing either weekly or monthly self dates where I actually leave my house. Because before, remember before when we used to do it, I used to do it in my house. In my house. But I actually want to start doing things like couples would do. Like, I want to go to like an arcade. I want to go out to eat. I actually really want to go watch my Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 and then take myself out to eat somewhere. So we'll see what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about doing it sometime next week, but we'll see. And then I also want to do, I don't want to do no pottery. Or not pottery, but like there's something similar to what I did for my graduation, where I went and painted pottery. I want to do that. I want to go to the park and do a picnic. Like, I just want to do a cute stuff for myself and just start. I'm not going to wait no longer. I'm just gonna start romanticizing my life and dating myself. Yeah. But yeah, I thank you so much. We can talk more about the single life as it comes up, whatever topics that comes to my head, and it comes to my spirit. We're going to talk about it. But with that, I love you. I mean it. God love you. You know it. And, it is 4:17 a.m. Pookie. I am outie. Good night. Well, good morning. Later. What's up, my fellow Kingdom Ambassadors? What's good? What's popping? What's going on? What's up, my fellow Kingdom Ambassadors? Yes. It's a commercial. It's a commercial. So y'all better come get one of these. Y'all better come get one of these. Okay? So, First thing first, you guys know I have a YouTube channel. What you may not know is I have 2 YouTube channels. One is Beautifully Yasmine, where you can go and watch regular videos like pranks, cooking videos, what else? It's a plethora of things going on over there. And my other channel, my new baby, Beautifully YASME, which is YASME, YASME. You can go over there to go watch reaction videos to movies, animes, reality shows, name it, we getting it. All right. And also, you guys know that I have a clothing company. Now, to be able to see what I have going on over there, you can go to kingdomambassadorinc on Instagram and on Facebook. Again, that is kingdomambassadorinc on Instagram and what? On Facebook. So, Reassurance of the Week is basically where I give you a little snackity, okay? A little, just a little taste for your week so you can continue on to the rest of your week from God. Okay, it's like a little ice cream from God. We talk about God and we talk about it in a me way. I don't know how, just a me way. So if you're interested in that, make sure you go ahead and follow kingdomambassador.co. And anything else you need to know, go to my Instagram, Beautifully Yasmine, to follow everything else that's going on over there, and you will stay up to date with whatever I have going on in my life.